Triple FD here on this nice evening in Austin, Texas. It is Tuesday evening. It is July 2nd as of right now. Hope everybody's had a great weekend and was active and did a lot of fun stuff and has come back recuperating. Yesterday was Monday, July 1st. I did my measurements and all that kind of stuff, and I'm here to take it to you today, show you how I did for the past week, and see if I can't see some pluses or minuses, and see how that thing goes. I also got a couple of rants that I want to take today on an episode that I'm going to call Fat Man Problems. And I'm not going to call them fat person problems because I'm a man, and I'm sure that women have these problems, but I don't know and I can't confirm. So I'm going to call them Fat Man Problems, episode number 1, and we'll get to that in a second. Over this past week, when I reflected over my little journey, I use MyFitnessPal. I also love to journal, and I love to write. So I wrote a lot of stuff down as well. It is funny how I know I'm not the only one, but one of the very first things they tell you about if you want to lose weight faster is by writing everything down. And I have zero doubt that it works. Writing stuff down has got to be the very best, because who wants to write down that I went to McDonald's and I got a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, hash browns, large Dr. Pepper, and then I added a sausage burrito onto that? I mean, who wants to write that down? I did put it in MyFitnessPal, and with all that, I can't remember how many calories it was, but I think it was close to like 900 or something like that. Maybe 1,000. I can't even remember, but it was pretty bad. So I had a tough time. Last weekend, like I said in my previous vlog, we went camping for 4 days, and I tried to eat healthy. Stepped on the scale yesterday because, of course, it was July 1st. So I stepped in the scale yesterday morning, and I saw, boom, 345. Plus a minus of 0 from last Monday. Not very good on that. I haven't did any measurements yet. I'm going to do the measurements every couple weeks, just so you guys know, because every week might get a little helter-skelter. So we're going to go every 2 weeks on the measurements on that. I did do my blood pressure yesterday. I have been on a medication called Losartan that my doctor prescribed for me, and my blood pressure was down a little bit, and it was 131 over 87 was what it was, and that was lower, decreased on both systolic and diagnostics, or whatever that's called. The top and bottom number was what it was like. It was down both a little bit lower, so that was a good thing, man. That was a good thing, and I expect that number to continue to drop. Today, went to the gym. Didn't want to go to the gym, but I went to the gym anyway. I knew, and it's funny because even if you're fat, even if you're skinny, even if you're in shape, if you haven't gone, it's like going to the gym is like, what is it like? It's like maybe possibly like a first date with somebody. You go there and you have a good time. And then all of a sudden, the longer that you haven't gone out on another date, you don't want to go back. You're like, nah, dude, I'm good. You know, if you go out dancing, I like to dance. I haven't been dancing in a long time. But if you like to go dancing and you go dancing every Thursday night, you know when it hits Wednesday, you fix to go dancing on Thursday. But the second you don't go on Thursday and you miss, and then you miss again, you don't want to go. Okay, it's the same thing with the gym. I have record on my phone in which when I went to the gym, I was going every day, boom, 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 boom. And all of a sudden I missed 1 day. And all of a sudden I missed 2 days. And all of a sudden it was like a week. I know people do this with their bills, right? They don't want to talk to bill collectors, all right? Because they think the bill collector is going to come through the phone and strangle you up and hold you by your ankles and drop all your money and take it through the phone. We know that doesn't happen. But all of a sudden, you don't pay your bill in a month. What happens? You don't like to pay it again. You don't want it to. Oh man, they're talking to me. I don't want to talk. I ain't gonna pick up that phone. So we do it right in everything, or at least a lot of us do it. in our regular routine life. The gym is the same way. Okay? So I went to the gym, and I told my wife, she went into the video car. I had these sweet little bottom online, these wireless Bluetooth, these bad boys right here. They're, oh look, it's in a knot. They better not do that. But I got these. They've worked awesome for me. Okay, I bought them online. I don't know. I think I bought them for like $15 or something like that online. They work, except for, of course, I go in and step on the treadmill. I'm going to go a 5K, 3.1 miles. I got my phone. I got my rock and roll, and I look down because I even took the time to program exactly what I wanted to do on the treadmill. Exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to go 3.2, and then I wanted to bounce up to about 4.5, then back down to 3.2. I spent probably a good 5 minutes working the treadmill before it even got started to make sure I wanted to do what I wanted to do. All right, and not so I'm not let the computer just randomly up and down or whatever case. Get it all set up. Start walking. Yeah, I'm jamming. So, I'm walking 3.2. So I get the phone out and I'm going to connect. I got a Bluetooth. I see it down there. I go, boom, connect. Nothing. No, that can't be right. Try it again. Can't be found. Try it again. Can't be found. Can't be found. Can't be found. Can't be found. All right, fine. I'm going to forget that device. I'm going to re-add it. So I forgot the device. It never even picked it up. Power off. Power on. Power off. Power on. Phone off. Phone on. Phone off. Phone on. It was incredible. I couldn't get it to work. First time, man. I probably started up right now. And it probably worked just fine. So I struggled through it. All right, but I did, man. I did pretty good. Pretty good is relative, But I'll get the screenshot. I went for 3.1 miles. I went 51 minutes and some change. And when you're this big, I think I burned like 600 calories or 650 calories, something off the wall. But that leads me into Fat Man Problems, episode 1. Chafing. All right. Everybody has it. Okay, I shouldn't say everybody. It's probably happened to everybody at some point in their life. Us fat guys, we try to run, and of course, I haven't gone 52 minutes or 51 minutes on a treadmill in probably, I don't know, 6 months. And of course, I don't do 30 minutes because, of course, I'm a guy trying to get into shape. I'm a guy that doesn't want to go in a nice gradual. I freaking hit the top shaw right there. So I go 51 minutes and some change. And around minute, and then when I get into the 30s, I realize, man, my drawers, man, I'm starting to get chafe. But I'm not going to quit because it's an amazing thing, the treadmill. When you're on the treadmill, between like 0 minutes and like 22 minutes, you're looking at that treadmill going, oh, damn, come on, man. Please go faster. Okay? Except the funny thing happens, once you get into about the mid-20s, all right, the time you don't want to get off because you're like, oh, yeah, man, 25. 27, 33, 41, that's what I'm talking about. So I felt the chafe coming on, but I'm going to plow through anyway because that's how I roll. That's not really how I roll, but I'm going to finish this workout because I said 3.1 miles. By gosh, I'm going to do 3.1 miles. But now at 10:45 in the evening, I'm hurting for it. Which leads me to my next point on Fat Man Problems. Typically, and this might be TMI, but you know what, it's my channel, so here it goes anyway. Typically, if I have my choice, okay, I am a Hanes knit boxer guy. I get him at Target, size XXX, but I get him at Target. Hanes knit boxers. Okay, but I'm a dad and I got kids and people buy me boxers and briefs. Well, they don't really buy me briefs anymore, but people buy me underwear, the boxer briefs, the regular boxers. Luckily, nobody buys me the knit boxers anymore. That's uncomfortable as heck. But I went today and I had me some Fruit of the Loom boxer briefs. Now, I know why Michael Jordan goes Hanes and not Fruit of the Loom. I ain't got anything, I don't have a problem with the fruits or the vegetables or whatever it is, the grapes and the apples, whatever for Fruit of the Loom. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem is you would think somebody at Fruit of the Loom, and I hope you get this video, Fruit of the Loom, you would think that for fat people, that you would think that one fat person would work for Fruit of the Loom. One fat person that is high enough that could at least go to the engineers, because I'm sure there's engineers making their drawers, okay, and come to them and say, listen, dude, I know we're going to make cheap drawers, right? I know they're going to be sold at Target and Walmart and everywhere else, Sears, JCPenney, whatever. However, and I know they're on the cheap side of things, but can we make them a little bit more comfortable for fat people? And now I'm not a size small, medium, large, so I am going to go ahead and go on the record and say I bet it is like this all the time, because I don't wear my drawers up over my belly. They're underneath my belly. Again, maybe 2 TMI, I don't know. But the problem I have with Fruit of the Loom is this. I put on their boxer briefs, which, the legs do stay down. I think they advertise that. They don't be bunching up on the legs. That's a good thing, okay? But every time I wear those, if I don't tuck in my shirt, I am showing ass cleavage. And if you don't know what ass cleavage is, you're going to go Google it, not on your work computer, and look under ass cleavage. Because plumber's crack, whatever you want to say it. Now, I want to have a little, I want to do a PSA for all the fat people out there. All right, my PSA is this. We don't like crack as much as skinny people don't like looking at fat guy crack. It's not as if I bend over and want to show the world my ass cleavage. All right, I don't want to do that. But if I wear me some Fruit of the Loom boxer briefs, I might as well be Kim Kardashian out there. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be wearing, if I bend over, I was doing some ab rocker, man. I was on my knees and my hands up, I'm going crazy. All right, I'm going crazy. I did 90, okay. But that's a cool machine because you go sideways and then sideways in front. And so, anyways, as I'm doing that, I feel like the two dudes that are doing some Smith machine weights and whatnot. I think they should be giving me dollar bills because I can feel my ass cleavage hanging out. And don't get me started on the length of the shirts, okay? That's for the fat problem number 2. But I'm talking about this. I'm talking about Fruit of the Loom, please, please, please. Figure out a way to give us cheap drawers that don't show our ass cheeks. That's not too much to ask. Because I am telling you, fat people don't want to do it. And we are very self-conscious about it. But it happens all the time. Sometimes I go into my Hanes and my Michael Jordans, but they don't give me enough protection from the, you know what I'm saying? They don't give me enough snuggle. And if you're going to go run, you can go snuggle. So anyways, I did get it down. I was able to do, like I said, the 51 minutes. I was able to do some tricep extensions, and I did some curls for the girls, like that. And then I did, so on the ab rocker, I did 90 sit-ups, okay? Then I went over into this machine. It's a really sweet machine at the Retro Fitness that I belong to. And you sit down and you have the medicine balls, right? And you have one, and you pick it up, and you go back over your head like so, and you fall back a little bit. And then as you do the sit-up part, you actually throw the medicine ball into like, it looks like a little cage with a bullseye, and you hit it, and you go for 90 seconds and it'll hit it and then roll down. So you pick it up, you go down like this, and you throw it, pow, and then you come up and you do that. It's a sweet machine. I did that one set, I guess. It's 90 seconds. I did 66 of those. So I had like 90 plus 66, 90, 66. Is that like 150, 156, I guess. So my goal was to do 200. So I go to the ab machine. And you know, it's the machine that you just stand here and you get it right here over and you're like this. 2 sets of 25 I was going to roll with. 2 sets of 25. The first time I had it was like 30 pounds or something. And I did the first set of 25. Boom. So I looked on over and I set it from like 25 pounds to like 60 pounds or something like that. I swear to God, I did the first 10. Boom. Boom. And I got to number 11 and I almost threw up all over the place. It was so bad. And normally I don't do that. But my stomach was churning so much from doing the running and doing this and having nothing in my stomach. I literally had to stop, go get some water, and I call it a day. And still now, as I do these, even though I've had supper and everything, I'm still feeling it. I'm still feeling it. So, yeah, that out of shape. But I'm committed this week, even more. A fat guy like myself should not go 7 days and lose like less than a pound. It shouldn't happen. So I wrote in my journal today, even though yesterday was July 1st and a Monday, it was a lazy day for me. Today, a lot better day. I ate pretty good. I did have some spaghetti for dinner because, you know, I'm feeding 5 kids. And so, you know, I can't fit, you know, I'm trying to do portion control and portion size on that. So anyways, tomorrow we're going to take the kids in the morning over to the lake, spend the morning and afternoon on the lake. We're going to have some barbecue chicken. I could have done burgers, but I went with the chicken. It'll be barbecue chicken and some baked beans. Not terrible for me. I do have some adult beverages that I'm going to try to mix and drink, like the water and then beer. You know, drink. So I drink less because I'm a big guy. I'm out there having a good time. I can put some back. So I do have a plan for tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to, even though I'm chafing pretty bad, my plan is to get up in the morning and go walk a dog. Maybe I go around the neighborhood and get 2 miles in or something like that. Maybe, you know, about 36 minutes, something like that. So I'm excited about it. Look, that's all the time I have for this episode. If you like what I'm doing, if what I'm saying kind of hits, number one, like it, man. Number two, look, I'm not trying to make $1 million on my first record deal. That's a song or something like that. Anyway, I'm not looking to get rid, but I would love for you to subscribe and to like it. Pass it along, because I know there's a lot of fat guys out there, and there's not a lot of videos. You want to see a fat woman into a hot woman, there's lots of those. But I don't get motivation from that. And I know with as many obese, overweight, fat guys out there, I know this can help them. So if you pass that along, I would be so grateful on that. Again, if you got any questions or anything like that, leave it below and I'll get back to you, man. I'm very cordial, I'm very polite, and I will get back to you in a fast manner. I love you guys. I appreciate the time, and we will catch you next week. Peace out, guys.